So you're very concerned about market volatility and how it affects your portfolio. What should you do? That's a great question. My first concern would be, how many years away from retirement are you? So if we're looking at somebody retiring in 3 to 5 years versus somebody retiring in 30 years, this is very, very different for each individual. So the first thing we'd want to look at is, if you're retiring in a few years from today and we're dealing with lots of market volatility, I would want to know, what's your risk tolerance? So how concerned we should be with risk is based on the overall mix of your portfolio. If you have a lot of your money in the markets, yeah, you might want to be concerned about that. On the other hand, if you are young and you've got many, many years before you get to retirement, market volatility can actually be your friend. So the first thing we would ask you is, do you know what it is that you own? Do you own good quality investments? Are we buying investments that are potentially high risk, maybe low yield investments? So understanding what it is that you own will be the first thing we'd want to look at. A 30-something that's experiencing lots of volatility right now, owning good quality blue chip investments, I would say get excited because these are real opportunities for those individuals. On the other hand, if you're 60 years old and on the verge of retirement and you have your entire portfolio exposed to market volatility, then yes, I would say potentially your asset allocation needs to be readjusted and provide safer investments in that mix. The last thing I would want to also mention is that don't panic. These types of things are very common in the marketplace. They consistently happen and during normal business cycles. So ultimately, if you're experiencing a correction in the marketplace, this could very well be an opportunity for you, not a detriment. Thank you. For more information, I invite you to check us out on LinkedIn. Send us your questions, because every question is a great question.